Welcome back. Today we are in Tangier, Morocco. The central station is there behind me. This is the swanky part of town. You've got a Hilton hotel by there, some big malls around here. This is the main station. Take you all over Morocco on their sort of new fast trains. But that's not really what we're going to do. That's not really my style. We're going to jump in a taxi from over there and we're going to head to the real city centre. We're going to go to the Medina and we're going to spend the day checking out Tangier, really. Tangier is a really interesting place. It's got loads of history. It was a free city during the Second World War, so it was full with spies and stories and people escaping various regimes. So yeah, there's got to be something interesting here to check out, and I'm sure we will find it. Just a quick warning, it is quite windy in some of these clips and the sound quality is not that great, but I have bought a microphone, so future videos should be better. Right, well, he was friendly, and now we're down here at the entranceway to the Medina. Some old fortifications from Tangier. It's very windy down by here, bloody hell. I'm not actually convinced you're going to be able to hear much of the audio that I'm saying, but hopefully it does pick up. But really lovely drive. You can get some ferries over to Spain from here, the city centre port, but sadly not from Algeciras. You have to go to the one, you know, the one out of town that we passed on the last video. So right then, gonna enter the Medina now.
Or Tangier?
No, it's okay. Sure.
No problem. No problem.
Thank you. Wanted to tour me around the marketplace. I think I will pass on that one. Different circumstances, maybe, yeah, but no, not today. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Tangier. And Tangier has a really interesting history. It's changed hands so many times through history I couldn't even begin to get into them all. But most famously, it was an international zone between First World War and the 1950s. And what that means is that governments had less control here than they did in other places. So there were multiple colonial powers that actually controlled Tangier. And that meant that things could be done here that couldn't be done elsewhere. One of those big things is espionage, spies. This was a hotbed for spies because basically countries could get away with it here and they couldn't get away with it elsewhere. So this became a real centre for espionage, especially during the Second World War. This is the Grand Mosque here, right on the entrance to the Medina. Almost exactly what you'd expect from a Moroccan Medina. Lots of right. So we're attempting to get to the Kasbah, which is the picturesque spot, I think. But I'm being advised to go this way, down some slightly smaller back streets. So let's see what we find along the way. Little cat licking his bits. The noise level just drops as soon as you get off that main street. It's crazy. Well, it's a great spot for a bit of shopping if that's what you're into. They've got all sorts in here. So I was just walking down the street in Tangier, minding my own business, and this fella said he wanted to show me his shop because he had a fantastic rooftop view from the shop. And I figured I've got nothing better to do, so I might as well go with him. Yeah, YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Which name of you?
I'll show you now.
Show me, give me, I will check in YouTube. Come with me, no problem. will advertise our cook. I represent for the director Hassan Wallace.
ديريكتور وهذا انه خدام ديالو هذا
انا متسربك عنده
اسمع take care of him and show him the building.
That's what thank you boss. It's our honor, the best, all for the cook.
Yeah.
Thank you.
التلاوي ديالو ماشي تاهينو
Oh wow.
You're lucky man. I swear. Give me this. Okay, I will check your. And remember Ben Abu. My name Ben Abu. The famous person in coming here work. I'm from born in Fez. I'm working in this cup. We call it art. I will give you the business card.
Okay.
What the name? Pictures.
Very nice. Oof. I don't know how this keeps happening. This seems to happen to me all the time. And I know I'm a bit of a sucker for it. Because it does make good content.
Like one of American guys from high steps.
This place is huge. Oh yeah, wow.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, wow.
Many persons come here.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah.
The shop is
these guys, and here we have Zapatero. Zapatero, the president of Spain. Retello, the one and all. They had 27 years working here.
wow.
You have
Long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
27 years. He work in this cup. He's born in Tangier.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not born in this city. I'm born in another city, Fez. Have you been in Fez?
No.
You will go?
No,
Next trip?
Not this trip, but
This
next
trip, I wish you go to Fez too. It's nicer. Nice city too.
We're gonna come on the roof.
Man.
Oh wow.
Huh? This is
Yeah, wow.
safe. I told you that you would be enjoying.
Yeah, wow.
This is
Look at the view, guys. Oh. All the rooftops of the Medina. I think it's time to go back down now, though. I don't want him to think I actually want a rug. Shukran.
أهلا وسهلا.
so. Would you go? You would back to the big square?
Yeah. Yeah.
way?
This way?
To the left and to the right.
Oh, okay.
Nice to meet you.
Shukran.
Shukran. Bye. Have a nice day. You are welcome anytime. It's your home, your second home. All Wallace people, they are welcome in our country, in our city, in all Morocco too. Welcome. Marhaba. I wish you the best.
Perfect. Shukran. He was friendly. He didn't even ask me to buy anything. That never happens. Never even asked me to buy anything. But yeah, what a guy. Well, what a group of guys, really. They were all so friendly. Yeah, really, really nice fellas. This guy's insisting to show me where I need to go. He's got quite a pace on him for the old boy. Well, I've been emasculated by this old man because he's had to slow down for me. This fella who must be in his 70s or 80s. Well, as promised, he led me to the Grand Mosque. Very helpful. Always trust the old fellas. So, yeah, Grand Mosque by there. There looks like there's a nice viewpoint by here. I'm going to nip out there and we'll see if it's as windy as the rest of them have been. It's quite nice here actually, there's a bit of shade.
Nice to meet you, brother. From Welsh, good people, Welsh. Nice to meet you. Many Welsh come to Tangier, many Welsh come here. Nice to see you, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, brother. You're my brother. My brother. My wife from Adam and Eve, one God, brother. All brothers, the sister from Adam and Eve. One God we have. What's your name?
John.
My name is Salam.
Abdus Salam.
Salam, peace.
Salam.
My name is Salam.
Yeah.
Let's
The
John.
new theme for this channel is going to be how many places do I get overheated in, and then end up ordering a Caesar salad because I don't want to eat anything particularly heavy. I think in this instance it's fairly justified though, because it's a real feel of 33 at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I really want couscous and tagine, but I think I'm better off waiting until later because it's too hot, really. I'm only staying sort of up around the corner from here. It's not very far, so I'll come back. There's a nice looking place by there with like a terrace. So maybe I'll end up eating around here somewhere later, maybe. Don't know. Not sure if other people do this as well, but sometimes like when you're going around and you're excited looking at things, you don't realise how like overheated you're getting. And then it's only really when you stop and you sit for a minute, you're like, ooh, that was a bit much. Do you know what I mean? It's nice, I'm just sat, having a pop. Got some lunch on the way. Just taking it easy for a bit. We've explored most of the Medina today. I don't know what to do this afternoon. I really don't know what to do tomorrow. I feel like we should take a day trip. I don't know where. Not sure. See if I get any advice when I check into the hostel maybe. It's quite funny how I've had this 3 times now on 3 different trips and they've looked completely different every single time. Well, this is going down a treat. Really good. Very different to the one I had in, what did I have the other one? Gibraltar? Yeah, very different, but also very nice. The crispy chicken is a nice difference. I think I prefer that, to be honest. Too heavy. So, yeah. Nearly time that I can go check into my hostel. So I'll go and do that in a minute. And I'll show you around there. Well, that was exactly what I wanted for lunch, really. I ate at the Gran Cafe Central. It's pretty much straight in the Medina as you come in. Yeah, it's just a really nice spot, to be honest. Servers were good, fairly reasonable. So Caesar salad, water, 2 Coke Zeros, and it was 100 dirhams, which is, I think, €9. €9, I think. So like, what, £8 something? Just over £8. Yeah. Right, now I'm going to try and find the hostel. I found it earlier, so I'm sure I can find it again. I know it was turning just before the Birkenstock shop, which is just by here.
So first of all, bro, keep in your mind that you come as a guest and you live as a family. It's very important.
Yeah.
In this hostel especially. So the breakfast is between 8 and 10 in the morning, like upstairs in the rooftop.
Okay.
You can enjoy it. And we have like a kitchen over there. You can cook something for yourself.
Oh, perfect.
We have a fridge if you want to put your food there. Just tag your name, room, and check out dates.
Sure.
We have like a WhatsApp group called Soul Community. You can join other guests, like to around some events, some trips together, etc. Check in at 3 p.m. Check out 11. We do some Soko trips to Titwan, Chefchaouen, Akshur, etc.
That's okay.
That's good. And they will just show you how it works. Just put it on this icon and it's open the door.
Okay.
So it works for the main door and your room door.
Great.
Okay? Yeah. And your room is number 5, bed number 5.
Perfect.
And welcome again.
Thank
and
you.
I hope you have like a nice stay here with us.
Shukran.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Right, this is the reception here. So let's have a little tour around the hostel. This is the Soko Hostel in the Medina of Tangier. It's got a few floors and pretty good facilities. This is what the rooms are like. There are 6 beds in each room. Each has curtains, which is nice for a little bit of privacy. Not every hostel has these, so when they do, it's a real, just extra level of privacy. This one's got an AC unit, which is quite handy, and it's really light, which was very nice in the day, but in the morning I did get woken up quite early from it. There's plugs, lights, bedding in all the little bunks, which is handy and kind of what you need and what you'd expect from a hostel. There's also these lockable lockers, which, I mean, they're not the most secure, but like they're definitely going to keep your stuff safe. And then these are the bathrooms. They're in each of the rooms. There's a nice shower, toilet, all of the stuff you need from a hostel bathroom as well. But the real big perk of this hostel is that they have a rooftop terrace area, which is really, really nice. And I came up here and spent a fair bit of time up here in the evening. It was a really nice place to chill out, basically. Got a lot of cool air, which was nice in the city because it was quite hot here today. Okay, so that was the hostel. Pretty nice, actually. I think that's one of the nicer hostels I've ever stayed in. He's given me some advice on what to do this afternoon, because I don't really want to just wander around the Medina, because if I just wander around the Medina, I'm going to end up buying more stuff I don't really... Okay, so that was the hostel. Pretty nice, actually. I think that's one of the nicer hostels I've ever stayed in. He's given me some advice on what to do this afternoon, because I don't really want to just wander around the Medina, because if I just wander around the Medina, I'm going to end up buying more stuff I don't really need, like I did here. Right, well, we're back down here by the Casbah, and it's much less windy than earlier, which is a good thing, because you're actually going to be able to hear what I say. But, however, that does mean that it is significantly hotter, which, I mean, it's not a negative, is it? It's North Africa in the end of June. If it wasn't hot, I'd be really worried. So the plan is we're going to go to a place called Cap Spartel, which is apparently the point at which the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean meets. So that'll be quite good. I've been told you can get a bus or you can get taxis. I am naturally more inclined to try and get a bus because I feel like a taxi is going to be fairly expensive, but that's always a backup if the bus doesn't work.
There will be people waiting.
Where the people are waiting?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Shukran. Right, well, that's worked out well then. I can get a bus, I don't have to get a taxi. I'm assuming it's one of these buses. It is the City Tour Tangier. So it's cost me 130 dirhams, which is £10. £10 there and back. I can tell you now, a taxi would be significantly more than that. Well, I don't think I've ever been on a open-top bus as an adult before, so this was something that was a bit new for me, but actually was quite good. It was quite convenient and took me past a lot of nice sites like this park here, and we went along the coast down towards Cap Spartel, and you know what, it was a pretty nice ride, and I don't think it was too overpriced, whereas some of the ones in Europe are obviously extortionate. Then off the bus. I mean, if this one's anything to go by, my bus back is going to be absolutely packed, but it is 4 o'clock now, so that took 45 minutes, and let's go and have a look here. This is Cap Spartel. So like I said, this is the point at which the Atlantic and the Mediterranean meet, so I'm quite looking forward to this. I think this will be quite cool. Didn't really know about it. Obviously I knew they'd meet at some point. I didn't know it was like a place you could go or a thing you could do, until the fella in the hostel said about it. So yeah. Well, this is the lighthouse here by there, and then this is the Atlantic by here, and then I think somewhere around there is where you can see the two seas mixing, or you can see the different colour anyway. Very nice weather here today. It's very warm now, and I am slightly concerned that I will burn. Lots of touristy stuff as well, if that's what you're into. The only thing is, you've got to buy a ticket to go through. It costs 50 dirham, which is like what, €5, so like £4 something. Not too bad really. Okay, so we're stood in front of the lighthouse here, maybe by there. I've got my compass out on my phone, so we're standing pretty much directly north, which means that all that land over there that you can just about see in the distance, all that is Spain, which means that this is still just about the Mediterranean. The Atlantic is just out there. I'm going to be entirely honest now, guys. Unless I'm being a bit thick, I can't see two different colour seas out here. Obviously there's the pale bits by there, don't come at me with that, that's just because the rocks are shallow. But I mean the actual sea. I don't see some light one and some dark one. Unless we're in the wrong spot and it's further like down that way or something. Right, I've just taken a walk down the road, because apparently there's a sign that points out the two seas. I am wondering if, because it's so windy, both seas are looking the same, you know what I mean? So, might have been a slightly wasted trip, but it was pretty cool regardless. To be honest with you folks, I can't really tell a difference between these two seas. I think it's too windy. What about you? Can you tell anything? I can see that this Mediterranean is flowing out to the Atlantic. I get that, but I can't see the Atlantic moving in the other direction. I don't know. Might just be me, but I think it's too windy. I'm having a taxi. There are stacks of taxis everywhere, by the way. I don't want to say the word taxi too many times, because if you say the word taxi too many times, a taxi driver thinks you need to go in a taxi. And I'm fully aware that I just used that word about 12 times in probably 20 seconds. So, not ideal. Anyway, I'm going to take a walk back up to the lighthouse because I need a drink. And yeah, wait for that bus to come back round, I suppose. Probably take a while because I've only been here about half hour, I think. Well, I just got the nicest ice cream I think I've ever got from like a shop. I'll show you a picture of the outside packet now. It's like a Magnum, right? But it's pistachio ice cream. Absolutely stunning. Literally, best ice cream I've ever had, without a doubt. Immense.
Oh, bag it.
Okay, I've made a last minute decision to jump off the bus at the last stop instead of going all the way back, because there is something connected to Greek mythology here. The Cave of Hercules. It's supposedly where Hercules rested after his 11th challenge, or 12th challenge, I can't remember. It's a very important place in Greek mythology, and also modern day Morocco. The cave shape is on the Tangier coat of arms, apparently. So yeah, it must be quite a place. So we're just coming down to it now. There's some Roman or Greek ruins down there. If I've got time, I'll check them out. But the last bus is in 45 minutes, so I'm going to hedge my bets rather than push it. I don't really want to have to get a taxi back to Tangier. There's nothing here that's going to mean that I have to be here for longer than it is until the last bus. Yeah, a few cafes, restaurants and stuff here if you need any of that stuff while you're here. Oh, it's ticketed. Didn't know it was ticketed. It's 80 dirhams, which is what, like €8? So it's a little bit expensive, so I hope it's good. So yeah, hopefully. Right, let's have a look. Okay, paid my 80 dirhams. Let's go into the cave. I have a very low bar when it comes to whether things are worthwhile or not. So let's hope this is good. It is a nice cave, to be fair. reminds me of the one I went to in Syracuse in Sicily, where like, if it wasn't for the mythology, would it be charged entry? Probably not, but oh well. So that is the that's the famous entrance to the cave that they say is in the shape of Africa, but I'm not convinced by. And then that's okay. There's quite a lot of photographers in here if you wanted to come here and have a photo shoot, as one of the couples are doing. There's quite a large Chinese tour group here at the moment. The cave itself is quite nice. There's another room we can go into. Let's have a look in here. Oh, okay, this is nice. Okay, time for my was it worth it? There's the cave behind me. If you're into Greek mythology, then yes. If not, then probably not, if I'm honest. It was 80 dirhams, which is like €8, so it's not that expensive, do you know what I mean? Not compared to the, like, what was in Gibraltar, 49 quid. But yeah, I mean, it's nice, but if you're not into your Greek mythology, I wouldn't bother. So, like I said when I was in there, if you're into Greek mythology, great. Go in, do it, pay it. If you're not, I wouldn't bother. Okay, had a drink to hydrate up. Just waiting here for the bus back to Tangier, and then, yeah, we'll head back to the city. Need some proper food this evening. Yeah, we'll see what happens. See where Tangier takes us. I decided it was safer to sit downstairs on the bus on this one rather than upstairs, just so that I don't burn myself. Well, back in the centre of Tangier now. Going to attempt crossing the road without getting hit down, because they don't really do traffic lights over here. That was the bus over there. We're back exactly where we got on earlier. So this is the Casbah here, and I think it's time for some dinner. It's exactly 7 PM. Much cooler now. Must have dropped 10 degrees at least. There we go. Tangier in the evening. Right, well, as I said, time to grab some food. I've ended up just coming back to the same place I had lunch, if I'm honest. It's really good for people watching, and when you're eating on your own, people watching is kind of really good fun. So yeah, come back here. I've ordered vegetable couscous, because sometimes I think meat is a bit weird with the sort of couscous bowls and stuff. So yeah, vegetable couscous and some drinks to keep myself hydrated, basically. Anyone else ever get one of those moods where like you really just want bread, like just lots of bread? So I got him to bring me some bread. He was really like confused why I wanted bread and couscous, as if like double carbs isn't a thing in Morocco. But do you know what? Sometimes you just need bread. Look at that. That looks fantastic. Can't wait to dig it. Immense. I can't quite explain to you how absolutely massive this bowl of couscous is. Like, you could share this quite easily between at least 2, if not 3 people. It's enormous. I got a little bit bored, so I set my camera to do a time-lapse of the square here in Tangier for you all to enjoy and see what it's kind of like people watching here while you're trying to eat an enormous bowl of couscous. I cannot begin to explain to you how large this portion of couscous was. I've been eating for 40 minutes and there is still this much left. And when I say eating, I don't mean like, oh, I'll have a mouthful and then sit for 10 minutes. I mean constantly. I have had a spoonful of couscous in my hand or mouth for 40 minutes and there's that much left. This is mental. I've been beaten by a bowl of couscous. It's a shameful day. Well, there's only one way to finish a meal in North Africa. Some lovely mint tea. I'm a big fan of mint tea generally, but this smells unreal. Well, I was sat there for like 2 hours in the end. I had 2 pops, 2 waters, a tea, that massive thing of couscous, and it cost 110 dirham. 110 dirham is just over 10 euros, which means that costs like £9. Unbelievably cheap. It is very busy out still, by the way, if you're wondering what it's like at night. So I'm going to shoot back to the hostel, get some rest, and we will see what tomorrow brings. Sleeping in the hostel wasn't too bad. The only slight issue was where there were no curtains on the actual window. It got really light in here at like 5:30 in the morning, which was a little earlier than I was probably intending on waking up. Well, I've had to come away from the hostel to talk properly because there's still people sleeping in there. It's not particularly late, it's only like 8:20. But today I'm going on a bit of a side quest. I'm going on a day trip to another city in northern Morocco. We're going to Chefchaouen. I'm not sure whether I'm going to include this in this video or whether I'm going to release it as like a bonus extra video. Depends on how much content I get from there. So yeah, let's go and do that. Right, well, back in Tangier now. Never did I think that I would describe Tangier as cool and temperate, but yeah, that trip up to Chefchaouen, bloody hell, it was hot up there. At least you got the ocean breeze down here. Great. Right, so yeah, the Chefchaouen video will be out next. It's only going to be a short one, so I'm releasing it as a bonus rather than a full episode. And yeah, that pretty much brings an end to my time in Morocco, to be honest. I fly home tomorrow morning. All I'm going to do now is have some food and go to sleep. So I'll leave you with this. Friday night in Tangier. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.